ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसतु जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। यन्नित्यमानन्दमनन्तमेकं शिवेति नाम्ना स्तुतयो गृह्णन्ति तस्यावतारो नररूपधारी कृपासुदाब्धिः भुवि रामकृष्णः। रामकृष्णगतप्राणा तन्नामश्रवणप्रिया तद्भावरञ्जिताकारा जगन्मातृस्वरूपिणी। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् इतरतश्चार्थेषविघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृता यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तगुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। सत्यव्रतं सत्यपरं त्रिसत्यं सत्यस्य योनिं निहितं च सत्ये सत्यस्य सत्यं मृतसत्यनेत्रं सत्यात्मकं त्वा शरणं प्रपन्नाः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। जयति जगति माया यस्य कायाधवस्ते वचनरचनमेकं केवलं चाकलैः ध्रुवपदमपि यातो यत्कृपातो ध्रुवोऽयं सकलकुशलपात्रं ब्रह्मपुत्रं नतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमदितितीर्षतां तमून्यम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम्। यस्यात्मभूतस्य गुरोः प्रसादात् अहं विमुक्तोऽस्मि शरीरबन्धात्। सर्वोपदेष्टुः पुरुषोत्तमस्य तस्याङ्घ्रियुग्मं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्। सोऽहं ममाहमिति मूढमतिर्विघाडः त्वन्मायया विरचितात्मनि सानुबन्धे तद्वज्ञसा निगदितं भवता यथाहं संसाधयामि भगवन्ननुषाधिभृत्यम्। सत्यस्य ते सदृश आत्मनोऽन्यं वक्तारमीशः विबुधेष्वपि नानुचक्षे। सर्वे विमोहितधियस्तव माययेमे ब्रह्मादयस्तनुभृतो बहिरर्थभावाः। तस्माद्भवन्तम् अनवद्यमनन्तपारं सर्वज्ञमीश्वरम् अकुण्ठविकुण्ठधिष्ण्यं निर्विण्णदीः अहमुह वृजिनाभितप्तो नारायणं नरसकं शरणं प्रपद्ये। Uddhava Swami surrenders to Bhagavan Sri Krishna, asking for Atma Jnanam. He says, other than you, no one is capable of teaching this. You being Adi Guru of the entire creation, you are the Adi Karta of the Shastram, Veda Karta. Therefore, please teach me as I understand the teaching. When Uddhava Swami surrenders, Bhagavan teaches entire Vedanta Shastram in 23 chapters, namely Uddhava Gita. About 1082 shlokas are there. It comes in 11th Skanda of the Bhagavata Shastram. Since this incident is given here, I thought, let me give a gist of Uddhava Gita. In this portion alone, there are varieties of stories. Bhagavan chose to be the commentator and reproducing the teachings of the great saints and rishis who existed before Bhagavan Sri Krishna Avatara. So here he quotes Avadhuta Gita, an Avadhutaha having 24 gurus learning the Vedanta Shastram. In this portion alone, Hamsa Gita comes. Bhagavan manifests as Hamsaha in a bird form and teaches the rishis. And in this portion alone, Bhikshu Gita comes. A Bhikshu is quoted here by Bhagavan Sri Krishna as a wise man having the knowledge of Vedanta. Why Bhagavan has taken this type of approach? In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan teaches directly. But in Uddhava Gita, Bhagavan quotes others' teaching and interprets that teaching in between. Why? Because Bhagavan wants to say, this is not my Kapola Kalpitam. Whatever I say to you, my dear Uddhava, is not my Kapola Kalpitam, my own imagination or my own discovery. In Buddhism, the disciples of Buddha say, Buddha discovered. There is no place for discovery in our Shastra Parampara. You can receive the teaching. You cannot find out something new which is not told in the Shastra Parampara. If it is told, suppose, if you claim that you are a person who differs from the Shastra Sampradaya and its teaching, naturally Shastra Sampradaya will make that person as outside the Sampradaya. Once you are put outside the Sampradaya, then you are nowhere. It is like every small stream joining the Ganga Pravaham. Thousands of streams join the Ganga Pravaham. Once they join the Ganga Pravaham, what happened? The stream which doesn't have any name or fame, which is known to the only local people, will be given a great identity called Ganga Maya. Bhuvana Pavana Ganga Maya. Similarly, Acharyas in the Shastra Sampradaya are receivers. They don't invent anything new. Whatever is revealed to them by Ishvara, that is received by the rishis. That is why in Veda itself, Asya Mahato Bhutasya Nishvasitam Chetat. The entire Shastram is nothing but the prana of the Virat Purusha Ishvaraha. So you cannot create prana to the Virat Purusha because you are created by that Virat Purusha. Understood? Before your arrival, Virat Purusha was there. As Virat Purusha is existing before your arrival, his prana also will be already existing. Therefore, this Veda Shastram is Anadi. And it is revived so many times, revealed to so many people, like any knowledge. Any knowledge is received by so many people. Take physical knowledge about physics, so many people received. Do you think that gravitation power was discovered only by Newton? Present day history, it says it is by Newton. Monkeys know there is a gravitation power. Understood? Nobody taught it. Even monkeys know. That's why they don't fall at all. Because they know. Even a small monkey knew that I have to hold my mummy. Who taught it? If I don't hold my mummy, I will fall down. If you fall down, what is the problem? My head will break. Who taught this? So about gravitational power, all animals even know. So they are given, they are the receiver. Similarly, any knowledge in the creation is already existing. Only we receive it if we are the receptacle of that knowledge. Therefore, we can have hope. I also can join in that Guru Parampara, provided if I have that type of lifestyle, that type of achara, that type of knowledge and grace of my own Gurudev. So therefore, here Bhagavan quotes many acharyas as the teachers of this great teaching to say that it is not one person's ideology, it is not one person's teaching. Unlike the Semitic religion, all are one person's teaching. If you knock off that personality, the religion is knocked off. Here, even if you knock off the personality called Krishna, still Sanatana Dharma will exist. Which Krishna they will ask? Bhagavan Hanuman asked Garudalvar, when Garudalvar told, Krishna invited you to come to his palace. Bhagavan Hanuman asked, which Krishna? Because he was in meditation for Yuga. Similarly, in our Sanatana Dharma also, we will ask, which Krishna, which Rama? Because the teaching is very safe. It doesn't depend upon the individual's personality. Understand? So therefore only Bhagavan gives the teaching as it is. What is the main teaching in the Uddhava Gita if you ask? Bhagavan himself says, Yavat syad gunavaishamyam tavat nanatvam atmanaha nanatvam atmano yavat paratantyam tathaivahi Yavad asya asvatantratvam tavad ishvarato bhayam yaha yedat samupatiran te muhyanti shucharpitaha Didiyadvai bhayam bhavati. This is the center teaching of entire Vedanta. Didiyadvai bhayam bhavati. There is no second entity at all other than yourself. Yavat atmanaha gunavaishamyam tavat nanatvam. As long as the self doesn't identify with anything in the creation, as long as it stays as akhanda vastu, there is no bandhanam at all. All bondage begins with identification with the second entity in the creation. Does the second entity exist? No, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist at all. You attach yourself with which doesn't exist. How is it possible? Bhagavan says, you do daily. You do daily. In your dream, the objects of the dream doesn't exist at all, but you are attaching and running also. Your dream body is not there. It is nothing but kalpana of the kapola. That's called kapola kalpita. You understand now? Imagination. Therefore, guna vaishamyam. Guna vaishamyam means three guna vaishamyam. Sattva, rajas, tama, guna vaishamyam. Tavat Paratantriyam Atmanaha. It's a beautiful statement. As long as you have identity with anything in the creation, you will have slavery. What is the immediate thing with which we are identifying ourselves? Our own body. Our own body. Body doesn't exist at all. It is available for appearance. This is the one thing which is not acceptable to any person in the creation. அது எப்படிங்க அவ்வளவு குண்டா இருக்குது இது இல்லைன்னு சொல்றீங்க? இல்ல. Quantum physics itself says it is not there. Energy theories say it is not there. What you see as body is nothing but a bundle of energy. Even physical scientists say the body is a a misnomer. What you say, a body is nothing but the bundle of 37 trillion bodies. But we won't accept. As long as you don't accept this, Tavadu Paratantriyam, stay as a slave. Stay as a slave. What is the problem in being a slave? Because you will not have freedom. Asvatantratvam. Tavadu Ishwarataha bhayam. However much Bhagavan may be beloved to you, my dear Uddhava, however much I am beloved to you, I myself will be the cause of your fear. Then Uddhava Swami asked, how? Now you are afraid of, na? You are afraid of. You are afraid of getting separated from a thing which doesn't exist at all. See the clarity of thinking of Bhagavan. At what time he says this? Uddhava, this body never existed. All the while I existed only as Akhanda Atma. You people consider me as small Krishna, little Krishna, youth Krishna, lover Krishna, Gita teacher Krishna. What nonsense all these things. So, Tavadu Ishwarataha Bhayam. Once you identify yourself with the body, naturally you will be the slave to that body. Whole life you will spend in serving this body. That is a fact. From morning onwards, up to going to sleep, what we do? We just serve the body and the bodies which are connected with this body. Little bit extend yourself, your identity, your compassion, your love, your charity towards the third one or fourth one. Avanga yaro Swamiji? One mother told, why can't you share, mother? When I was traveling in train, she was eating. She asked me. I told I have already completed my dinner. Then I immediately told, why can't you share? Yaro Swamiji, they are different. What different? At least you can ask. So, Tavate Muhyanti te. They die with confusion. That means the entire bandhanam and suffering of humanity is nothing but notional. Do you want to say like that? Baddho muktaha iti vyakhyata gunato me navastutaha gunasya maya mulatvat na me moksho na bandhanam. Me na mokshaha na bandhanam. Uddhava, the Baddhaha, Muktaha iti Vyakhyata. People give lots of lectures about Bandhanam and Mukti. Mukta Lakshanam, Mukta Upayaha, even Muktaha, like that, they give hours after hours of lectures. But actually, what it is, you know? Na Vastutaha. Maya Mulatvad na Vastutaha. It is nothing but notional. Shokamohau sukham dukkam deha patischa mayaya swapnaha yatha atmanaha yatihi samsrutihi natu vastavi. The samsara is not vastavam. The suffering is not vastavam. The shokamoham is not vastavam. It's all only thought. That is why when brain is off, entire samsara is off. We say he is coma, as though we are all in good condition. We sympathize with that fellow. We don't know whether that fellow has conquered the mind or not. Like Jadabharata Swami. Jadabharata Swami was criticized by the society as Jadam. Jadam maari irukriye. That's why he is called Jadabharata. Like an inert object he was. We say, but all the while he was enjoying that state of mind where amanaha bhavati. With mind, without mind. Having beautiful mind, but not troublesome thoughts. So therefore, Bhagavan here says, what you call as shokam is nothing but a thought. What you call as moham, confusion, is nothing but a thought. What you call as sukham, Very nice, Swamiji, this ice cream, one child told. What it is? It is not ice cream, it is thought. What you call dukkham is nothing but a thought. What you call as dehaha is nothing but a thought. Certainly. How you say? Swapnaha yatha. Whatever you experience, you consider as reality, na? But that is not the reality. Because you experience, that's not the reality. See, the fun is, the entire world says, because I experience, this is the real. Vedanta Shastram alone says, because you experience, this is not real. Both are quoting the same because. Understood? So when a person with physical identity says, because I experience this is real, naturally what he says, he considered appearance as reality. When Shastram says, because you experience this is not real, what it means? Anything is experienced is not you. That which is not you is subject to arrival and departure. Before its arrival, you exist. After its departure, you are going to exist. Therefore, Trikale api tishtati iti satyam. You are that satyam, the experiencer. The experienced object which has arrival and departure is not satyam. Do you agree or not? So, therefore, Bhagavan says, Yatha swapnaha tatha atmanaha samsritihi. The bandhanam and moksha, all these are all like a thought in the swapnam, natu vastavi. This is a one grand assurance given by the Vedanta Shastram. If this assurance is not there, suppose, then there is no need for spiritual practice at all. In Mandukya Karika, Gaudapadacharya says, do you say that your bandhanam is real? If you say yes, then why you struggle? Because what is real is Satyam. What is Satyam, what is real, cannot be changed. Then why you want to change? If you are a person with bondage in reality, you cannot change it. So don't struggle. Na nirodho na chotpattihi na baddho na cha sadakaha na mumukshuhu na vai muktaha ityesha paramarthatha. Gaudapadacharya says. Na bhavati amritam martyam na martyam amritam tatha. Prakriter anyatha bhavaha katanchite na bhavishyati. If something is real, you cannot change it. If something is unreal, you need not change it. So change the thought process in your mind which considers unreal as real. Now you understand, entire spiritual journey is nothing but changing our own thought process. That's the problem, Swamiji. That is the problem. Therefore only Bhagavan gives the means for changing the bandhana vrittihi as moksha vrittihi. What is that means, you know? Beautiful means here. Bhagavan himself says, Shraddhaluhu me katha srinvan subhadra lokapavanihi yavat anusmaran na karma janmacha abhinayan muhu satsangalabdhaya bhaktya mayi mamsa upasita savai me darshitam sadbihi anjasa vindate padam. You don't need to do anything. Go to Sadhu Sangha, sit there with open eyes, ears and open mind. Shraddhaluhu san me katha srinvan. What type of katha? Subhadra Lokapavani katha. Not Subhadra Devi's katha. Me katha. Mama katha. Subhadra means Mangalam. Lokapavani katha. Just by hearing, people's mind gets purity. That is why Katha Shravanam is very, very important. Nowadays, parents stopped telling nice stories to the children. Grandmas and grandpas stopped telling nice stories to the children. Now that role is taken by commercial people who have an axe to grind. So they are telling varieties of stories which come in the form of cinemas and serials and other forms, full of violence and full of sensory activity. Here Bhagavan says, if you committed yourself only for that Mangala Lokapavani Katha, Gayan Anusmaran, not only hearing, you repeat it and chant it. That is why chanting is very important in our spiritual life. At least it will reduce stress. Morning half an hour, evening half an hour. Open your mouth and shout. Whether others are there or not, don't bother about it. You lock the door and shout. Because Mangala Shabda. When you shout, you also hear. Na? If anybody objects, when you people shout, I am hearing. Therefore, we should have an agreement. When I shout morning half an hour and evening half an hour. Morning half an hour means what? All Vedic Shabdas, what you call Gita, Parayanam, Shiva Puranam, Parayanam and other Veda Shabda Parayanam. Evening, see Guru Maharaj, Arati song, full of Vedanta Tattva. Like that, half an hour, you open mouth and shout. Don't worry, Bhagavan will not have any problem because he has heard so many other voices also. He is hearing voices of jackals and howls. Certainly ours will not be like that. So, without any shy, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna is to show this practice, spiritual practice. As even he gets up, first thing he will do what? He will clap both the hands and tell the Lord's name. Nama Sankirtan only first he will do. Whenever he is happy, that time also Nama Sankirtanam. Whenever he is angry, that time also Nama Sankirtanam. So, Lokapavani Me Katha Srinvan Gayan Anusmaran. Tasya na karma na janma. There is no karma and karma phalam and there is no janma. Satsanga labdhaya bhaktya. When you stay with this satsanga, satsanga means Shastra Sangha. When you stay with Shastra Sangha with Shraddha, what you get? Love for me you get. Human being develop love towards everything by advertisement only. Please understand. By advertisement only. Shrutasya shrotavyasya cha, Bhagavan says. By advertisement alone, we develop love or dearness towards anything. So Bhagavan says, if you hear about me more and more, then you will have love for me. What is the meaning of love for the Lord? What is the meaning of love for the Lord? A love where there is no business contact. Naturally, your mind will be always full of my thoughts. Mamsa upasita. First satsangam, then Shastra Sangam, Katha Sangam, then Bhakti, that is love, then Upasana. Savai me darshitam sadbihi. Anjasa vindate. All things are, other things are all taken care of slowly. What you have to do? You have to approach the sadhu sangha and get yourself admitted into the Shastra Sangam. By that you gain slowly Chitta Shuddhi, Vivekam, Vairagyam, everything will come. You have to be very particular about one thing. What is that? Shraddhaluhu san, morning, evening shouting san, Shastra, Adhyayanam, then doing your all your duties as the puja for me, keeping me as the center of your life. What lifestyle you lead, it is up to your niyati. Don't bother about it. There is nothing called very conducive lifestyle or very problematic lifestyle for the spiritual freedom. People say, if I go to forest, then I will have a conducive lifestyle. That's all. Again, one more imagination. Yes, Bhagavan himself has showed, living with people, how you can be unattached. Living in forest also, you can be unattached. According to your niyati only, your physical body will be there. When Swamiji used to tell, wherever the water is there, your body will go towards the water. Wherever the niyati of the waters, the river flows, na, with which river you are connected, there only your body will go. Suppose your body is connected with Amazon river, body will go to America. If it is connected with Ganga river, body will be going to Kashi. If it is connected with Kaveri, body will be in Bangalore. So don't bother about it. With some river, the body is going to come, going to live. Don't bother about it. Because 70% of our body is nothing but waters. So our physical living is determined by the water body. Water body decides the place of this body. Understood? So don't bother about it. Wherever you live, keep this one thing. What is that? Shraddhalahu son. With faith in the genuinity of the Shastra Pramanam. Keep touch with Shastra Pramanam. It will automatically lead you to the moksham, which is called spiritual freedom. What is the insignia of the devotee who loves me? Bhagavan says here, na parametyam, na mahendra drishnyam, na sarvabhaumam, na rasadhipatyam, na yoga siddhihi, apunarabhavam va, mai arpitatmechati madvina anyate. Madvina anyate, mai arpita atma na ichati. He will not desire anything other than me. He will desire me alone. Even if he is given Parametyam, Chaturmukha Brahmaji post, Mahendra Drishnyam, Devendra's post, Sarvabhaumam, the king of entire world, Rasadhipatyam, like Mahabali Chakravarti, Rasathala was given. So Rasadhipatyam, na Yoga Siddhihi, Anima, Garima, Upuma, many yoga siddhis are there. Nothing he will desire, even if they are given free of cost. Then what they will desire? They will desire me. They will desire me. Uddhava, do you know whom I love? This fellow alone I love. Because he loves me. Because he loves me. Human being loves people who don't love them. Illala Swamiji அவர் ரொம்ப லவ் பண்றாரு. வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. Wait and see. You don't know what is the meaning of love. So Bhagavan says to Uddhava Swami, I love you, my dear. Uddhava Swami got shocked. So far you are talking about loving you. Suddenly you say, I love you. What happened to you, Krishna? Bhagavan says here, na tatha me priyatamaha atmayonihi na shankaraha na cha sankarshano na cha srihi naivatma cha yatha bhavan. Krishna will do always mischiefs, but there is a truth in that mischief. Here Bhagavan says, as I love you, Uddhava, I don't love myself also. I don't love Sri. My Patni, Sri, and her avatara. Original Patni is Sri, and Sri's avatara in every avatara kala differs. In this Krishna avatara, Rukmini, Satyabhama, all are Sri avatara. I don't love them. Okay, you may love me, your son. Who is your son? Chaturmukha Brahma. Na Atma Yonihi. I don't love my son now. Maybe your Ishta Devata you may love. Na Shankara. Krishna says, I love you only. Uddhava, I love you only. Like this he will tell to everyone. He will tell to Yashodhamma, I love you only. He will tell to Devakimma, I love you only. He will tell to everyone, I love you only. Is it not a lie? Shastra says, when Krishna says, it is truth. When Bhagavan says, I love you only, that is a truthful statement. If any human being who has ignorance, who considers himself as an individual and says this, I love you only, that is the white light or black light. Understand? If Krishna says, that is a truthful statement. How wonderfully he says, Hey Uddhava, yatha bhavan me priyatamaha na tatha atmayonihi na shankaraha na sankarshanaha na cha shrihi naiva atma. I don't love myself also as I love. Then Uddhav Swami got little bit pulankakita. He was very cheerful. Bhagavan could have stopped with this glorification of Jnani. This is the glorification of Jnani. Any glorification of Jnani is nothing but the glorification of knowledge, Jnanam. If you have this knowledge, Uddhava, you are the dearest to me. What is the logic behind this statement? Atmanastha kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Udara sarva evaite jnani tu atmaiva me matam. In Gita to Arjuna. Jnani alone is beloved to me. Here, you are beloved to me. What idea you get? He could have told to Arjuna, you are beloved to me. He told to Arjuna, Jnani is beloved to me. That means what? You are not that fellow. You are not that fellow. You are not going to be that fellow sooner also. Because you are an idiot. You are a Rajasic fellow. You want to escape from the realities of the life. You are unfit at present. Still, out of compassion, I teach this to Arjuna. Here you see, very great Adhikari. Oh, life he lived a life of dedication and samarpana and charanagati. To him, Bhagavan says, you are that Jnani whom I love. Not only you, my dear. My love towards you is not because of your identification. Not with regard to one particular form of Uddhava. Whichever person is like Uddhava, I love him. Nirapeksham munim shantam nirvairam samadarshanam anuvrajam yaham nityam uyeye angrirenubihi. It's a beautiful statement. These are all the statements which give satisfaction for a sadhu. See, Bhagavan keeps me in his mind such a high level. Bhagavan has some opinion about me. Why should I bother about opinion of other people? What is the opinion about me? If I am a sadhu, what opinion Bhagavan is having? Here he says, a sadhu who is nirapekshaha, who doesn't depend upon anything in the creation, any person in the creation, any situation in the creation, munihi, mananashilaha, all the time dedicated for thinking the shastram, shantaha, don't have any agenda to achieve in the life, nirvairaha, even if somebody hurts him, he doesn't have any enmity towards him, nirvairaha, samadarshanam. One who sees everyone as myself, because I am the Antaryami in all. One who sees everyone as myself. Anuvrajami, I go behind it. You are telling Uddhava that I am going to leave you. The fact is what you know. Wherever you go, I am going to follow you. Even if you want, I cannot get separated from you, provided you give up the attachment to your body and to my body. And I will follow you. In many forms I will follow you. That's a fact. Madhusudana Saraswati Maharaj was living in Vrindavan while writing commentary on Bhagavad Gita. Nobody bothered about feeding him. He also did not bother about feeding his body. Bhagavan comes there as a cowherd boy and offers tasty milk. Then Madhusudana Swami says, my dear, I don't have any money to give. Will anyone offer milk, food to a sadhu for money's sake? The boy asked. Acha, who taught this? My mother Yashodamma. Acha, he thought, one moment whether Bhagavan has come. Next moment he thought maybe Vrindavan. Everyone keeps their children name as Krishna. And naturally, mothers also are named as Yashoda. Then next moment he thought, maybe my own Ishtadevata. Then that boy compels, please take now itself. You are very tired. No, I will complete. That time he was writing commentary for Yoga Kshemam Vahamegam Sloka. So, Bhagavan here says, I will follow you, my dear. You need not bother about getting separated from you. Nishkinchana mai anurakta chetasaha shanta mahanto akila jiva vatsalaha kamaihi analabdha diyo jushantiyate tannairapeksyam na vidhu sukham mama. Do you know where I get happiness? In following these sadhus alone I get happiness. This is not a stuti of a jnani. It is a fact which he has already exemplified in his avatara kala. Nirapeksham munim shantam nirvairam samadarshanam anuvrajami. What for you are going behind? Uyeyad angri renubihi. So that I want their dust of their holy feet. Bhagavan says, by the dust of the holy feet of the sadhus and jnanis, I purify myself. Acha? Why you want purification? You are the embodiment of purity. No, I have loka karyani. I have to manage this loka, wherein the Duryodhanas and Dhritarashtra's and Shakuni Mamas, I have to handle Jarasandha, Kamsa, Shishupala. In that handling, I do some Nishiddha Karmani, killing some people. So how to purify myself? Every avatara, I have to take my weapon. Only one avatara where there is no weapon is Bhagavan Sri Ram Krishna avatara. So I have done lot of mistakes. It is like cleaning the house. While cleaning the house, you have to kill the cockroach and lizards. What to do? Suna, they are called. So for Bhagavan, what is the Suna? Removal of all these Jarasandha, Kamsa, Shishupala type of fellows. So I have to purify myself. How I do, By taking the dust of the holy feet of the sadhus. Where you did? Every Janma I did. In Rama Avataram, Aham Vedmi Mahatmanam Ramam Satya Parakram. One sadhu came asking me 10-day satsanga. Vishwamitra Swami. My father was not aware of my divinity nor his divinity. So therefore, as a ordinary man, he was refusing to give. That time he was hearing all the dialogue. Somehow he managed to enter the thought process of another rishi called Vasishta. ஏதாவது சொல்லி அனுப்பி விடுங்க என்ன மானான்னு சொல்லிட போறாரு அப்பா. I was waiting with anxiety whether this opportunity of going behind the sadhu will be lost. Having received Rama, Vishwamitra Maharaj had to go along with them. He was running like a young man. So the Rama and Lakshmana had to run behind him. When Vishwamitra ji goes in front of Rama Lakshmana, naturally mud road, full of dust. So Bhagavan was very happy. Appa. Very good. I am getting that Pada Dhuli of the sadhu. So, having exemplified, having performed that activity, Bhagavan here says, I love them such a way, Nishkinchana, they don't have anything. Even to offer to banana, they will not have. But my anurakta chetasaha. You ask them what they like. I like Krishna. If any devotee asks any sadhu, Maharaj, what do you like? What will be the answer? What will be the answer? No sadhu will tell, I like masala dosa. I like ice cream. No sadhu will tell. If you provide, they will take. That is different. But if you ask what you like, they will tell, I like only Saradamma. If they say, no, we don't ask whom you like, what do you like? There is a difference between whom and what, according to their dictionary. But according to the Sadhu's dictionary, what is equal to whom? That which doesn't have any attribute is called what? Understood? Formless is called what? Whom also? Same. So here Bhagavan says, Shantaha, Mahantaha, Akila Jiva Vatsalaha. They have Vatsalyam, filial love for all Jiva. They are like parents to all Jiva. How much respect it is for sadhus. Kamaihi analabdadiyaha. No desire can vitiate their love for me. Nothing can shake their love for me. Going near to them, living with them, I feel happy. Uddhava, all these 120 years, I lived with you very small time. All the time I had to live with these Duryodhanas and Dhritarashtra's and Shakuni. Because always he was bothered about others' welfare. Therefore, he could not live with his family members. Now and then only he will come to. He is a guest in his own family. Bhagavan as a guest in his own family. Vandarna Pathupanga. So Bhagavan here says, you are my beloved and you will be my beloved. Only thing is, I want you to give up this physical identity. Your own physical identity should be given up. Other than loving me as he loved, there is no other means for gaining this spiritual knowledge. Here Bhagavan says, Na sadhayati mam yogo, na sankyam dharma uddhava, na swadhyayaha tapastyagaha, yatha bhaktihi mamorjita, yatha urjita bhaktihi. What do you mean by urjita bhakti? Without any tag. Love for love's sake. That is possible only when Bhagavan becomes first person singular. I love myself unconditionally. If I have to love Bhagavan, Bhagavan must be first person singular. I. Then only I can love Bhagavan. That is why people ask, அங்க போறீங்களே என்ன உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்குது? You go to temple, you go to ashrama, what do you get? One of my Purva Ashrama colleague came and asked, you lived 30 years of sadhu life, what you got? I immediately told you, I have to get something, that idea doesn't come at all. That is the achievement idea. I have to get something, that idea itself will go. That is called Urjita Bhakti Premaha. By that alone you get it. This is the reflection of mantra. Nayamatma balahinena labhyaha na medaya na bahuna sutena yamai vaicha vrinute tena labhyaha tasyaisha atma vrinute tanugum swa. You love me, naturally my love is available to you always. Na sadhayati mam. Yogena na sadhayati, dharmena na sadhyayati, sankyena na sadhyati. By logic you don't get it. Not even by swadhyaya, not by tapaha, not even by sannyasa. Bhaktya aham yekaya grahyaha shraddhaya atma priyasata bhaktihi punati sannishta tapakanapi sambhava. By love towards me alone, pure ekaya bhaktya. Just you love. The same teaching is exemplified in the life of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. He demonstrates this statement. You don't need even alphabet in the Shastra. Don't need to do any tapasya also. Just love the Lord. Mother, are you here or not? Are you really exist or not? Are you Mrinmayi or Chinmayi or not? One by one, manifestations of the mother is revealed to Sri Ramakrishna. Not that Sri Ramakrishna did not know this truth. He was demonstrating this truth in his own life. Like Bhagavan Krishna, how to follow dharma. By following dharma, he demonstrated. Bhagavan Rama, following the sadharana dharma, loka dharma, he demonstrated. But in Sri Ramakrishna's life, you find that following the moksha dharma very particularly, without contradicting the sadharana dharma, he followed moksha dharma especially. So, bhaktya mam abhijanati. Did you understand, Uddhava? What is my teaching? Uddhava Swami says, Vidravito moha mahandhakaro ya ashrito me tava sannidhanat vibhavaso kinnu samipagasya shitam tamobhi prabhavantya jatya. Mama moha mahandakaraha vidravitaha. Poye poche. Andakaraha, moha andakaraha. Darkness which are born in my mind due to the confusion, due to the deha abhimana buddhi, vidravitaha. How? Tava sannidhanat me ashritaha. I have surrendered to you. What more I need? Once I surrender to you, you have removed all my confusions and ignorance. Like vibhavasaha kinnu samipagasya shitam tamobhi prabhavanti. Can that shitalam, coldness or darkness exist when the Surya comes in front of that? Vibhavasaha means Surya. When it is nearby, can the shitalam and darkness tamaha exist? It won't exist. Therefore, I thank you, my Lord. Namostute mahayogin prapannam anushadhima yatha tvacharanam bhoje ratihi syad anapayini. While thanking the Lord for this grace, he says, you bless me that this knowledge should exist with me as long as I live with a particular body. Because you told, Tantu sarvam parityajya. You told you have to go out. So how much time the body is going to exist? Where it is going to exist, I don't know. So up to that time, you should make sure this knowledge should be in my mind. It should be a part of my personality. Atma Jnanam is also is mithya. Please understand. It is valid as long as there is a personality. Understood? Aham muktaha iti jnanam is also vyavaharika satyam. That is why na moksho na bandhaha. Like bandhanam is vyavaharika satyam. Moksha also is vyavaharika satyam. Jnanam also is vyavaharika satyam. Therefore only here Uddhava Swami says, as long as this personality exists in vyavaharika satyam, let this knowledge be with that personality. Now you tell, whatever you tell, I am ready to obey. Bhagavan says, Gaccha Uddhava maya dishte badaryakyam mamachramam. You go to Badrika Ashram. Then what should I do? Just stay there, that's all. Kali Yuga is going to come. After the Pralayam, you should be there. Nah. What is there for you? Even while you have body, you are not going to have the idea that I have body or I am body. What is the problem? Okay, why should I stay there with that particular personality? No. Kali Yuga is going to come. At least one jnani should stay in this creation. According to niyati of the creation, how many jnanis are going to come, I don't know. But I will make sure at least one will stay. And you are the most wonderful person who can teach the bhakti, Krishna bhakti. That's why till date, Uddhava Swami is worshipped in Badrikashram. Markandeya Rishi is there in Badrikashram. Uddhava Swami is there in Badrikashram. And Vyasacharya also will be there in Badrikashram up to this Kalpa. There are varieties of Pralayam. Kalpa Pralayam, Maha Pralayam. Uddhava Swami has to stay up to Maha Pralayam. So Bhagavan gives duty. Once you get this knowledge, whatever duty is given, no problem. Because na karma, na janma. This is the gist of the Uddhava Gita. While describing this Uddhava Gita, Bhagavan Shukacharya, Shuka Brahma Rishi only is telling this, na? He entered the scene. Now and then he will enter this scene. Because Panubhav, the storyteller entered the scene as though he is inside the scene. When this happened, Shukacharya was not there. It was reported by Vyasacharya to Shukacharya. He says, Shukacharya says, Tatastamantar Kriti Sanniveshya Gato Mahabhagavato Vishalam Yatopadishtam Jagadeka Bandhuna Tapassamastaya Hareragat Gatim Yayedadananda Samudra Sambritam Jnanamritam Bhagavataya Bhashitam Krishnena Yogeshwara Sevitangrina Yashraddhaya Sevyaha Jagadvimuchyate. Shukacharya says, Jagadeka Bandhuna Krishnena. This teaching was given by the friend of the world. What a statement. Title given by Shukacharya. There are so many Sahasra Nama are there. One Nama is that what? Jagat Eka Bandhu, not Jagat Bandhu. Not friend of the world. The only friend of the world. Jagat Eka Bandhuna. Yatha Upadishtam. Jnanamritam. Ananda Samudra Sambritam. Swami, when we hear, we are getting sleep only. Not understandable, all the statements are. But Shukacharya says here, Ananda Sambritam. You understand now? If the mind is with purity, this entire teaching will be Ananda Sambritam. Samudra Sambritam. It is like an ocean of happiness. Because it is told by Jagadeka Bandhuku Jnana Amritam. Yogeshwara told this. Krishnena Yogeshwara told this. What type of Yogeshwara? Yogeshwara Sevita Angrina. Teacher of the teacher. Vadyarikalla Vadyara. He is the Adi Guru who told this. Therefore, one who hears this, Sat Shraddhaya Yaha Asevyate. One who gains this, one who hears this teaching, Saha Jagat Vimuchyate. This teaching is not only for Uddhava Swami, it is for the entire humanity. Therefore, all should dedicate themselves to gain this knowledge. With this conclusion, Uddhava Gita is over. This is only gist. There are 1082 shlokas in 23-24 chapters. When we reach that stage in Bhagavatam, we will see in detail. Now, Uddhava Swami gives his experience of that particular moment. Jnanam param swatma raha prakasham provacha kasmai bhagavan samagram apikshamam no grahanaya bhartaha vadanjasa yad vrijinam tarem Ityavedidaharthaya mahyam sa bhagavan paraha adideshaha aravindakshaha atmanaha paramam stitim. The meaning of this we will see in the next class. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। तदेव रम्यं रुचिरं नवं नवं तदेव शश्वन्मनसो महोत्सवं तदेव शोकार्णवं शोचनं नृणां यदुत्तमश्लोकयशोऽनुगीयते। गोपिका जीवनस्मरणं गोविन्द गोविन्द।
जय शङ्कर गदाधर नीलकलेवर पीतपटाम्बर देहि पदम्। जय शङ्कर गदाधर नीलकलेवर पीतपटाम्बर देहि पदम्। जय चन्दन चर्चित कुण्डलमण्डित चन्दन चर्चित कुण्डलमण्डित कौस्तुभशोभित देहि पदम्। जय शङ्कर गदाधर नीलकलेवर पीतपटाम्बर देहि पदम्। जय पङ्कजलोचन मारविमोहन पापविखण्डन देहि पदम्। जय पङ्कजलोचन मारविमोहन पापविखण्डन देहि पदम्। जय वेणुनिनादक रासविहारक वेणुनिनादक रासविहारक पङ्क्तिवसुन्दर देहि पदम्। जय शङ्कर गदाधर जीव